Chosen one, welcome back to the community of the light. Stop what you are doing right now. This message has found you at the perfect time, and it is not a coincidence. If you have ever felt hated for no reason, if you have ever been rejected by people who never even took the time to know you, if you have ever been attacked, betrayed, or isolated by the very ones you trusted most, then this message was written for you. You are not imagining things. You are not crazy. You are not the problem. You are one of the chosen ones. And today, I am going to open your eyes to something most people will never understand. After this, you will never see hatred and rejection the same way again. You will know exactly why people target you, why it keeps happening, and why more than anything else it does not matter. Before we go any further, if you know deep in your spirit that this message is for you, drop a comment below and let your spirit confirm it, and hit the like button, because this content is your safe space, your divine guidance in a world that tries to dim your light. Listen closely. You were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to be liked by everyone. The very fact that people hate you without reason is not evidence of your failure. It is proof of who you are. You have noticed it your whole life. From childhood, people have looked at you differently. Some admired you, but many envied or resented you. You walked into a room without saying a word, and people just reacted. And you always asked yourself, why do people treat me like this? Today you are getting your answer. The world does not hate average people. It does not despise those who follow the crowd, blend in, say the right things, and stay in their lane. But the world will always have a problem with those who are different, those who walk in truth, those who shine light in dark places. The world fears what it cannot control, and chosen ones cannot be controlled. You shift the energy wherever you go. You expose the truth, whether you realize it or not. And that makes certain people deeply uncomfortable. Here is what they will never tell you. They do not actually hate you. They hate what you represent. They hate the power inside you, the light you carry, the purpose you are walking toward. This is not personal. This is spiritual. When you are chosen, your very existence disrupts the system. You were sent here to wake people up, to break generational cycles, to bring knowledge, healing, and change. And darkness never welcomes that. Now, before we go any further, I need you to do one thing. If this is already landing in your spirit, if something in you is already saying, yes, this is exactly what I have been experiencing, do not let this moment pass without responding to it. Subscribe to this channel right now and make sure the notification bell is turned on. The ones who stay, the ones who receive this message to the end, are the ones who are ready. Be one of them. And if you feel led to go even further, if you want to be part of keeping this mission alive so it can reach the next chosen one who is sitting alone, wondering why the world keeps coming against them, the Ko-Fi link is in the description. A coffee, a small offering, whatever feels right in your spirit. You are not donating to a channel. You are planting a seed into a mission, and what you sow into the lives of others. God has a way of multiplying back into yours. The link is there. The invitation is open. Now let us keep going, because what I am about to reveal changes everything. Here is the truth about why this world hates the chosen ones. This is bigger than you. This is not about personal opinions or petty jealousy. This is spiritual. Your light exposes their darkness. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts. You carry something, and when that something enters a dark space, it exposes everything hidden. Most people live in illusions. They wear masks, perform versions of themselves, pretend to be things they are not. But when a chosen one appears, Their light forces people to see what they have been working hard to hide, and that is deeply uncomfortable. People do not like being exposed. They do not like being reminded of their insecurities, their weaknesses, the gap between who they pretend to be and who they actually are. Instead of facing that discomfort within themselves, they direct it outward. They turn against you. You are not the problem. You are the mirror. You cannot be controlled. Most people are easily controlled. They follow trends, believe what they are told, seek approval, live in fear of rejection and failure. But not you. You question things. You trust your intuition. You think for yourself. You refuse to live inside fear, and that makes you dangerous to a system that survives on control. The world is built on manipulation, and chosen ones wake people up. They challenge the system. They break the cycle. That is why you are targeted. Your energy is too strong. Even when you are kind, even when you stay quiet, something about you unsettles certain people. That is not your imagination. Your vibration is different, and low-frequency people, those operating in fear, jealousy, and resentment, cannot handle a higher frequency in close proximity. Instead of elevating themselves, they try to bring you down, but they cannot, and that frustrates them even more. Now I want to pause here because what I just said is too important to rush past. If this is resonating in your spirit right now, if something in you is receiving this as confirmation rather than just content, type amen in the comments. Not as a ritual, as a declaration, as a statement to heaven that says, I see it now. I understand what has been happening, and I will no longer let their hatred make me doubt who I am. That one word shifts something. It is your agreement with the truth that was just spoken over your life. And if someone came to mind while you were listening, someone who has been targeted, someone who has been wondering why people keep turning on them, someone who needs to hear that what they are experiencing is not a curse, but a confirmation, share this with them right now. Send it before you leave, because this might be the clarity they have been waiting for. And one more thing for those who feel called to go deeper, to be part of the mission that makes these messages possible. The Ko-fi link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Whatever you give, a coffee, a small offering, a seed, it does not stop with you. It reaches the next chosen one who is on the verge of giving up because they cannot understand why the attacks keep coming. Every time you water someone else's breakthrough, God opens new channels over your own life. The link is waiting. Do what your spirit leads you to do. Let me tell you what the spiritual battle against chosen ones actually looks like. The pain, the betrayals, the opposition you have faced. It was never just about the people around you. Those people are pawns in a greater game. The real battle is unseen. It is the forces of darkness that have operated in this world for centuries. Forces that thrive on fear, deception, and control. And you, chosen one, are a disruptor. You are here to wake people up, to bring light into dark places, to expose lies and reveal truth. That makes you a threat. The enemy has known who you are since before you fully awakened. That is why your life has been filled with obstacles, with spiritual attacks that felt personal but were actually strategic. He has been trying to stop you before you stepped fully into who you are. But here is what he did not account for. The more he attacks you, the stronger you become. Every trial meant to break you was actually preparing you for your greatest victory. When the attacks increase, do not fear, it means your breakthrough is near. You have been attacked and tested and pushed to your limits, and yet look at you. You are still here. You did not break. You did not give up. You came back stronger every time. That is not stubbornness. That is divine construction. You were built differently, and no weapon formed against you has ultimately prospered because you are covered by something the enemy cannot touch. Let me tell you about the hidden blessings inside the hate. What if every rejection, every betrayal, every attack was actually working in your favor? Hate is confirmation that you are different. The world does not hate those who follow the crowd. It does not attack those who live in mediocrity. The very fact that you face this level of resistance means you carry something rare. Something the world does not know how to handle. Hate builds your strength. Without opposition, there is no growth. Without struggle, there is no strength. Think about it. If life had been easy, would you be as mentally and spiritually strong as you are today? If everyone had supported you, would you have learned how to stand on your own? Every insult, every betrayal, every rejection, it was all training. You were never meant to be weak. You were meant to be unbreakable. Rejection is protection. Those doors that closed were leading you away from something that would have destroyed you. Those people who walked away were never meant to go where you are headed. What looks like a loss is actually a redirection. What feels like abandonment is actually divine separation. Trust it. Everything you have been through has been leading you here. You were chosen to lead. Most people follow the crowd. They do what they are told, believe what they are taught, and live within the limitations society placed on them. But not you. You were never comfortable with blind obedience. You never fit into the system. You were never meant to. You were meant to lead. You were designed to break barriers, to challenge the norm, to set an example. And that is precisely why people have tried so hard to discourage you. Because the moment you fully embrace who you are, you become unstoppable. You were chosen to awaken others. Your journey is not just about you. You are here to guide those who are lost, to shine light in places where there is only darkness. How can you lead others through their struggles if you have never faced them yourself? How can you teach strength if you have never had to fight for it? Everything you have endured was equipping you, so that when the time comes, you can stand before others and say, "I have walked through the fire, and I am still here." And they will listen, because true leadership comes not from words, but from experience. You were chosen to break generational curses. Many chosen ones are born into families with deep cycles of pain, trauma, and dysfunction. That is not a coincidence. You were placed there for a reason. With you, the cycle ends. The anger, the fear, the self-doubt, it stops with you. Because of your courage, the generations that come after you will live differently. Because you chose to rise, the curse is broken. So now I want to ask you directly, what will you do with this knowledge? You have two choices. You can shrink back into the shadows, pretend you never heard this, and try to blend into a world that was never designed for you. Or you can step boldly into your power, fully embrace your divine calling, and walk fearlessly into your destiny. And deep down, you already know your answer. There is no going back. You were not called to be small. You were not chosen to be silent. You were not sent here to live in fear. You were sent here to rise, to awaken, to lead, to heal, to shine. No amount of hate, rejection, or opposition can stop you unless you allow it to. The world has tried to break you. The enemy has tried to stop you. Life has thrown everything at you. And yet you are still here. That means you are unstoppable. Your destiny is greater than their doubt. Your mission is stronger than their hate. Your spirit is unbreakable, untouchable, and undeniable. Before you go, if this message spoke to your soul, if you feel the fire awakening inside you, If you know this was meant for you, for those who feel called to support this mission, to become part of what keeps this sanctuary alive for chosen ones across the world, the Ko-Fi link is in the description and pinned in the comments. What you give does not fund a channel. It funds the next message that reaches the next person on the edge of giving up, the one who just needed to hear that they are not crazy, that they are not alone, that what they carry is real and powerful and chosen. Every seed you plant here is an act of partnership with this mission, and heaven honors those who invest in the awakening of others. The link is waiting, and God is watching what you do with this moment. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This is not just a channel. It is a sanctuary for chosen ones, a place where truth is spoken, wisdom is shared, and spiritual warriors are awakened. You do not have to walk this journey alone. Leave a comment below. Let the Most High, let the universe, let the world know that you are ready. Ready to step into your power. Ready to embrace your calling. Ready to walk into your destiny without fear. After today, no more doubt. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. Walk with confidence. Move with purpose. Stand with power. Because the world is watching. Some will hate you for who you are. Others will envy your strength. But there are also those who need you, those still lost, still searching for the light that you carry. And when the time comes, they will look to you. Because you, chosen one, were sent here not just to survive, but to lead. Now go forward, shine brighter than ever before. Walk boldly into your destiny, and never ever let this world dim your light, because you are chosen, and nothing can stop what has already been written for you. Together we rise toward the light.